Mike asks, in thermal hubs, swirling winds, do you think that mature bucks can decipher where alarming scents are coming from?
Yes and no.
So I don't know if it matters, does it? If they're alarmed.
No, it does matter to a degree because they got to leave some way, right? They don't know where you're at. They might go to you. I've seen them look around and like look in the wrong direction, alarmed when the winds are swirling, but they seem to very quickly figure it out.
Hmm.
I don't know if they can smell other things in the wind, like the plants around you or whatever, which might sound far fetched, but their smell is so much greater than ours that I think they can kind of decipher where something's coming from. I've seen them look the wrong direction, but then quickly figure it out. You know where you're at.
Hmm.
What do you think, Josh?
I don't know. It seems like if you're bow hunting them, you're going to be close enough to where I don't know if your wind would like if your would swirl around and come back. I don't know. I've never had one like wind me and look the opposite direction. I guess to have any data points for you. Um, Now they
I've
may.
seen it, but, every time I've seen it, it's a short time later they're locked on me.
Yeah, yeah. Gary, you've hunted quite a few hubs now.
Yeah, I think depending on kind of terrain you're hunting, because it seems like certain areas, if they catch any kind of human scent, they're gone. Like they just run. And then there's other areas where they're a little bit more accustomed to people. Like around by me, we have a lot of horse trails and stuff. So if they do catch you a little bit in the swirling winds, they're not as sensitive to it. But I tell you, the deer in Indiana, man, they're super sensitive to human scent. They had that doe. She saw my backpack and smelt me, and man, she must have ran 2 counties over. I was like, what the heck? She never saw me, but she must have caught that scent off my backpack that I left at the base of the tree and looked right at that backpack, and then she was gone. Man, I thought, geez, what the heck? What happened here?
You heard about that doe killing reputation of yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Oh, that's funny.
yeah, in Indiana, I just go there for buck only because they really they like their does there. They're pretty expensive for non-residents to shoot.
Yeah, I know. What is it, like $500 for a doe tag? It was something insane.
That
It's
much.
insane.
Like it's 150 or 250 or something.
It was pretty high.
Yeah, it was over 200. I think. Don't quote me on that. I mean, I don't know. I don't
yeah.
buy them, but
They
it was
raised
expensive.
the $250 for a non-resident tag or 240 or something like that last year. So
It's not much less than a buck tag.
Really, though, when you look at the population of deer down there, at least in my opinion, they probably shouldn't be handing everybody doe tags. So
right, I agree with you.
Yeah, Gary, you've probably. I mean, I bet you haven't seen but a handful of deer in Indiana, have you?
Yeah, but I kind of feel that, and something I notice is when I'm hunting mature bucks, it seems I see less deer in general. That kind of was like that around here this year, even. I'm seeing less deer than I normally would if I was just hunting deer per se. But I don't know if that's generally how it goes, but that's how it's been for me. Sometimes it can get frustrating, but I just gotta trudge through it.
there's a lot of times like I have cameras out and stuff where I had just nice buck after nice buck after nice buck going through during the rut, and I just couldn't go over there and hunt because I'm really after something bigger. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you set goals and stuff, and honestly, if one of those bucks walked by me, I'd kill it. But there's something about me that's got to chase the biggest one. You know.
Yeah, last year I shot a buck. What was it? 5 days into the season here, I did a bump and dump. Like literally, I kicked him out of the bed trying to get into a spot, hung, and about an hour later he came back through and I shot him. And we called it the tweener buck. It was not a small buck, but it wasn't a big one that I was after. So we called it a tweener. Yeah, 5 days into the season, it's hard to pass up, but yet it's like I kind of wish I would have held off for bigger ones. So I try not putting myself in that position anymore.
It's a hard thing. I mean, sometimes I'd like to shoot a nice 130-inch buck opening day, and then be able to travel all over the place, chasing them all over the country. But then if I shot one like that, I'd be kicking myself all season, going, "Oh, look at what's showing up on my camera! Look at what's over here! Look at
Yeah,
it's a catch-22."
Yep.
Yeah,
there is.
for sure.
Hey everybody, if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe right here. And if you like the clips, I got 2 more options for you. 2 options right here. Subscribe right here. See you guys.